Meg McKnight. I'm a natural science teacher here at Roper Mountain Science Center. And I am here with Emily and Owen and Andrew. And they are going to help me demonstrate some activities that we do with our 4th grade class called Coastal Catastrophes. This class focuses on natural disasters and how they impact the land. And then we talk about different solutions that can maybe help lessen that impact. So with climate change going on and the raising of temperatures, how do you think that could affect the ocean? What do y'all think?
It'll make the temperature warmer.
That's exactly right. So make that ocean water warmer, and when it does that, it's going to help, it's going to actually create more big storms. Can y'all think of big storms that we have off of the coast? Hurricanes. So, hurricanes, lots of wind, right? They're churning up that ocean and creating even bigger and larger waves. They also create something called storm surge, where the water gets pushed up on the shore even higher than it normally does. So how do you guys think that would actually impact the land or the coast if we have big hurricanes like that? A lot of erosion, exactly right. So, solution time. What do you guys think? Is there something that we could create or build that could help maybe even slow? We can't stop the ocean, right? We would be really powerful if we could, but we can't stop it. So what can we do to maybe slow down the ocean and maybe lessen the impact of that erosion? We could. Coral reefs would be a natural solution. You're exactly right. So we know coral is this amazing animal, right? This invertebrate that lives in the ocean. They create these hard structures and create this whole separate ecosystem. And you're exactly right. They stay pretty shallow and they act like a speed bump. So when the ocean is coming up on shore, that coral reef slows down those waves a little bit. Very good. What's something, can y'all think of something we could actually build as humans that could slow down the ocean a little bit?
Like a wall?
A wall. So a seawall is another example of something that can act like a speed bump, slow down the waves, and hopefully, lessen the impact of the erosion. So we're going to test out some different things using this really cool wave table. So we'll take turns. So each one of y'all gets to be a hurricane because that's pretty special. And so what we are going to do in just a second, we'll start with no barrier so we can kind of get a baseline and see how the hurricane affects the shore. So somebody is going to be the hurricane. That means they are going to be creating the waves with our little paddle here and turning and creating the waves. So your hurricane, pretty strong, so you're going to create some pretty big waves. So within our wave table, not only do we have the ocean, but we also have the shoreline. That's what this slope represents. And then you guys notice there's a ruler on the slope, right? So we're going to be paying attention to the numbers on that ruler. And so as the waves come up, the two of you guys that are not the hurricane, y'all are going to be seeing how high those waves come up, and you're going to sort of shout out the numbers as you see them, and we'll kind of take the average of those, and then we're going to write that down. So whatever you guys kind of see, what number you hear yourself saying the most, that's what we're going to do. Does that make sense? And then we'll test it out with a couple different solutions that we talked about earlier. Sound good? All right. Is Hurricane Andrew first?
Sure.
All right. Hurricane Andrew. Let's go for it. So give yourself a few goes, and then in your head you're going to kind of count to 10, and you guys can start seeing what number do you see the most. Keep going, Andrew. 18, 19, 20, 17, 18, all right, good job. So what number, Owen, do you think y'all probably said the most?
18.
18, which is kind of at the top, right? All right, so what we'll do, we'll write 18 right over here. So what do y'all think? The higher up on this ruler we go, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Bad thing, that's right. That means the water is getting pushed up on shore even more, which means more erosion is going to take place, right? So let's try out one of our solutions. We'll start with our coral reefs first. So I've got some coral reef over here. So if you guys want to take coral reef and you're going to place it on that plate just in front of the sled, y'all can come over and grab some. Perfect. All right, who's gonna be the next hurricane? Owen's in. All right, so give it a couple goes, Owen, and then start counting to 10. Keep it close. All right, what do y'all think? What number did you hit the most?
Probably 16.
16, all right, so we'll write that one down here. All right, you want to take the coral reef out, and then we're going to test out the rock wall. Alright, y'all can just take these bags of rocks and create a wall right here on the plate. All right, Hurricane Emily is up.
Fourteen, 17, 16, 16, 16, 17, 17, 15, 14, 15.
All right, what do you think, Owen?
Probably about 15, 16.
15 or 16, awesome. All right, so taking a look at our results, what are we kind of seeing overall? Do our barriers help with slowing down that erosion process, or do you feel like they don't make a big difference?
They do help some.
They do help some, that's right. So we may not find a perfect solution, right? But we can definitely see some progress and some help with these both natural and man-made solutions. Thanks, guys.